toma, toma.
Right, good morning guys, good morning. How are we doing guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All systems go. Let's get this beautiful Wednesday, right? Tuesday. Let's get this beautiful Tuesday started. MFX members in the Zoom, good morning to all of you. Hope you guys are doing good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And then YouTube, good morning to you guys as well. Hope you guys are good. We are blessed to see another day. We are blessed to be here and we are blessed to trade, guys. So without further ado, what does gold have in store for us today? If you think we're going to catch another TP today, drop a 10 is 10 in the chat. Let me see that you guys are active and I'm not just speaking to some ghost, you know. And in the meantime, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Make sure you turn on your bell notifications so that you can obviously know when I go live. If you aren't following me on any of my other socials, we do this every day, Monday to Thursday, live 9:30 GMT plus 2. And then the Friday extension with all the MFX members. MFX members in the chat, whether it be on Zoom or YouTube, how was last night's bootcamp? Let me know. Did you guys enjoy that? Did you learn something new last night? Do let me know. But without further ado, guys, gold, let's see what's happening with gold. So what's really nice about gold today, we are closing away from indecision within the market, which is very nice to see. So when I look at that daily, when I look at the weekly, it's something we spoke about last week, is the flow is still to the upside regardless of price pulling back. If you pay attention to every stream that I do, you'll see that I explain a lot about market structure, and you'll have noted what I explained about gold last week. So the idea now will obviously be to see if price can start ascending to that 4200 level. Now that we've come back, grab liquidity at that 4050, can we actually continue the drive? One thing I do want us to note, if you look to the left hand side, there obviously is still daily liquidity, but now that we got the drive away from that area, let's see if we can continue driving to the upside. Okay. So first and foremost, first thing I want to do is actually pop in the current daily high as well as my current daily lows to see if we can re-break those areas. We've already surpassed previous daily highs, so I'm not too phased about that. What I will do is use it as a lower time frame level of liquidity. Okay, so current daily high is marked in. Current daily low is literally at that QP level of support right now. So that is something I'll also keep an eye on. But if we look at price, we're priced right now, we're like 100 pips away from either each zone. So we're pretty much in the middle. So I'm not too phased with the current daily highs and current daily lows right now. Just like yesterday, I'll use my low time frame data to actually get my move today. If I look at the 4 hour, it is very clear to see that we have a range on the left hand side. There's my range high. There's my range low. Why do I feel like I need to sneeze? Ooh. But if we focus on what I spoke about yesterday, not only in stream, but in the webinar as well, I spoke a lot about price won't just reject at like random places, right? It's all going to be off of previous liquidity and previous support or resistances. And that's what I'm seeing today. And that is what I'm going to then identify, because if I look where price is and where price came from, here was the liquidity level that price broke through. There's another one over there. Have we actually come to retest that zone as of yet properly? Not really. So there is a very high probability that now that we're seeing the rejection of that QP level 4150, which is also the resistance on the left hand side 4150, price can then come down to the current daily low of 4125, which just happens to also be the support level on the left hand side. So this is what I'm going to look at this morning, ladies and gentlemen, to see if we can start rejecting the current daily high. I'm then going to look for a type 3 setup to see if I can counter trend the play down to current daily low. On the contrary, if it doesn't do so and price holds this area, I'm still going to look for buys above QP level to see the continuation, obviously in alignment with a lower time frame. Then the 30-minute is quite nice right now. I do see some of the MFX members took the type 3 already. That is awesome, but there will be English, never loved me. There is going to be a setup now that price is closed beneath. If you can get a bullish close right now, it's something I spoke about last night. MFX members, if you were in the webinar, you'll remember. If this candle closes bullish, it's going to be a little bit more advanced type 5, which I spoke about last night. So that is something that I want to look at to see if we can get something like that. We actually already have it on the 15. We actually already have it on the 15, so there might be an entry play at the break of those lows. I just don't want to be too aggressive because I just hopped onto stream. So going back to that 4 hour over here, let me get my 4 hour zones in so we can see it. Here's my resistance. So I'm simply going to mark out this area over here. My support will be down there because I don't have 4 hour support right now, but I'm going to use previous data as my guide. And then identify my 4 hour level as this. Pop over to that 30 minute, and then I can actually tweak it down to where we find the current 30-minute level, which is going to be there. 30-minute level, sorry, 4 hour level will be tightened on the 30, and then my 30-minute level will be right here. Okay, so there's the 3 zones that I'm going to be working with today. Absolutely stunning. So there's my confirmation beneath the low. Next candle popped up as it broke the low. That was entry criteria for short, so I'm sure a lot of you got that sales already. But for me and the rest of YouTube that is still looking for positions, which is not financial advice, by the way, it's just education and entertainment, I will obviously be looking to see how we close, and I'll also be looking to see this 15-minute starts breaking beneath right now, because to be very honest with you, there's actually a setup right now. So the re-break of this candle's low, like this, will be type 3s, which I spoke about last night in the webinar. Stops will be 66. Very similar to yesterday. Members, when I pulled you into Zoom, I explained to you the crux of the trade of yesterday, and today is one of those as well. So this is the overall trade that I'm actually going to look at right now, guys. If we continue that push to the downside on gold, I'm actually going to go short. Please note, read the risk disclaimer. This is not financial advice, education, entertainment. That's all it is. This is going to be my trade for the morning if it starts to pull through right now. If not, I'll simply just wait for market open in the next 7 minutes. But if price starts to drive right now, I'm going to get involved. I'm just going to wait to see if we can break the flat body support. If we can, I want my entry at 41.34. It's going to be a manual execution. And then my stop is going to be 66 pips this morning in anticipation that price will continue driving. I'm actually getting into gold sales right now. So there's my entry right there. Okay. So let me just tweak this a bit so you guys can see it. But I am in on gold sales right now. There's that TP2 still the same place. There's the overall TP at 90 pips. And then my stop is up here for 66. So I am in gold sales right now. Once again, you guys can hear me. Based off of the idea that it's a type 5, you've got that close beneath, you've got your retest. I'm anticipating this candle shouldn't continue the drive to the left hand side. I do see liquidity, but we should obviously push right through that. So all I want to see is price continuing to the downside. If we can do so, I'll be very happy, and that will then obviously be my TP for the morning. So it did seem like we tapped TP1. Obviously I just couldn't close it because it was too quick for me. But I am just going to wait to see if she can continue driving through. But she did hit TP1. It was just too quick for me. There's TP1 right there. Thank you very much. I've just closed everything at that TP1. Very happy about that. For the runners, stops to break even. But I'm chuffed with that. That's another bag for me. 10 is 10 in the bag. Easy money before London Open. She should continue to drive further. But for me personally, 10 is 10 all day. I make my money and I move. Drop it that W in the chat if you caught that position. Drop it W in the chat if you learned from that. If you didn't, and you were blinking your eyes too much, it's okay. Rewind the stream and go learn why I took the trade. Let's go, baby. Nice and early before London even open. Some easy dubs caught right there. So for those that obviously want to target more, you can look at your wick fill, and then price should come down to the QP level. But for me personally, boys, 10 is 10 all day. That's all I need. All right, that's the trade for the morning. 5 to 10. and we're done, right? Absolutely beautiful. All the MFX members in YouTube, come to Zoom. I'm actually gonna call stream on YouTube right now. That was a pretty quick one, I won't lie, but all the MFX members in YouTube, come to Zoom. We'll continue session for there. YouTube, I want to say thank you for your time. It's always good to see you guys, but you know how it goes, man. I come on stream, I make the money, and then I go, right? Let me put in some time with my MFX members. YouTube, thank you so much for your time. It's been a quick one. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. MFX members, come to the Zoom. We will continue. Cheers, YouTube. Have a lekker one. Bye-bye.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you.